right, day 2 of Utah Retro Game Expo. Let's walk in and let's find some games. Gamer, just here at Utah Retro Expo, just looking around. There's some toys, vintage toys. Wish I had a lot of money, wish I was rich. Fortunately not. But let's go here. There's an N64.
Oh, look at that Zelda, that Link.
That's actually good.
Look below, Skylar, right now. That's cool.
I love you. Wow. So cool. Love you.
Playing the game is a very singular, right? It's you and your console and whatever. But it's so nice to get out of our houses and get out of our recording studios and actually interact with people. This is such a gift, and it's so amazing. And I mean, that's why also going back to when we used to audition years ago, when we would go into our agent's office, we would sit in the lobby and talk to other actors and find out, like, what are you doing? What's going on? You know, what classes should I be taking? And there was a real interaction and like getting firsthand direction from our auditions. That was such a gift. And now, just like playing a game, it's a very, you know, you're on your own. You're in your booth. And yeah, you're very.
So basically, we're all very lonely.
This is so fun to have to meet our people playing the games. And
you're all invited to our house later.
Yay, sweet.
After party.
After party.
Should we open this up for questions? Because we did say a whole bunch that if you want to come and ask a question, come and see us.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
before we just keep
I would like to let people know how I got my part first.
Okay, go ahead.
This is,
Oh, yeah.
we gotta get two of
this
you.
is the weird thing, is that my wife was the office manager at Sound Deluxe, which was the company in Hollywood where they did all the voiceover. And I had just started doing voiceover. I was working at Disney as an artist, and they do a lot of scratch dialogue on films there, which is throwaway dialogue that they replace with the actual actors who come in and you know, so they need temp dialogue, so you do scratch. So I was doing scratch. Went to have lunch with my wife one day at Sound Deluxe, and Carol Rougier, the casting director, who's also Athena in God of War. If any of you are God of War. She's a voice actress in her own right. She was casting the thing, and she said, "Joe, you just started doing voiceover, right?" And I had been doing improv at the time and stuff, other things. I said, "Yeah, I just started doing it at Disney." She said, "Well, we're casting this thing. It's a video game, and we're trying to replace the original guy's voice because he passed away. Gosh, what's his name now?
The original Chris, right?
The original Chris. I forget his name. He had cancer and he died. So they were looking to replace him, but they wanted someone with the same vocal range, the same quality vocality that he had. So they said, "We're going to play this little clip for you, and you can see if you can match it." So I got in the booth and put the headphones on, and they played a little bit. Ramsey Scott McCullough was his name. And they played me a little clip of his, and they said, "Can you match this voice?" And I did it and matched it well. And they said, "Hey, would you like this part?" And I said, "Sure. What is it?" You know, you're the main character, one of the main characters in this thing, and it's a video game. And I was overjoyed and had no idea what I was getting into. And I did actually get to see a little bit of the original thing because they had already done the animation for Plant 42. So, you know, the plant that picks Chris up and throws him around the room. So I had to watch a video monitor of that sequence and time my screams to the plant, like throwing me in. You know, I had to do all that to that thing. So I got to see a little bit of the project before it actually came out. But,
That's called efforts.
Efforts. That's
Efforts.
just
When
the
you make the sound effects. Like,
Exactly right.
Efforts.
And they usually save that to the last day of your. I think I recorded 4 days of dialogue and 1 day of efforts for the entire game, and they save efforts to the last day because you can blow your voice out screaming and yelling and getting punched and falling off things and all that. So that was how I became Chris Redfield. I didn't actually have to audition. Well, I mean, I did audition momentarily, but I didn't do it through.